Hello, friends. How are you today? Welcome to Tuesday's training, where every Tuesday in this group, I go live around 1 o'clock to share with you some tips and tricks to make your business more profitable and how you can grow it with better marketing that actually works for you. So today's topic is about getting more eyeballs on your business. So if you are here today, thank you for watching. And I'd love to hear who is watching. Say hello. Let me know what your business is, because you never know who else is watching as well. So here's what I want to share with you today is that we all know that the world has changed. Things have changed this last year. And so our marketing must change. We no longer can do business face to face. We have to find other ways to build what you call that know, like, and trust factor. So that people will know, like, and trust you so that they will be able to buy from you. So what do you need to do in this brave new world so that more people can find out about your business? How can you be out there in a bigger, better way? How can you get more eyeballs, literally eyeballs, on your business? And so I want to share with you today a roadmap that I have shared many, many, many times, but I'm going to share with you what has changed and how you can get more eyeballs on your business. Okay. So many of you have seen my business grow meter, right? And my grow meter is this thermometer where I talk about the 4 stages of business growth. And here's the thing, the reason I created this was because so many entrepreneurs become overwhelmed and confused, and they don't know what activities they should be focusing on. So I created this so that they could get clear and they could focus depending on what stage they were at. So let me just share with you these 4 stages, and I'm going to share a little bit about this. So stage 1, got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I call this the glorified employee. And at this stage of the business, you're just kind of starting out. And what happens is that you are spending a lot of time learning different things, right? Tell me if you remember being there, or maybe you currently are in there. So you're doing, you're doing more admin and learning than actual marketing. So that's typically what you're spending your time doing. And you become you're not a CEO, you are the chief everything officer, right? You're doing it all, chief everything officer. You're doing it all, you're wearing a lot of hats. And the problem here is that this is where you are in what I call kind of survival mode, right? You're probably just making enough to cover expenses, if you are covering expenses. And that's okay, but you're working really, really hard to earn that little bit of money. And you're probably not paying yourself a salary. You're not getting the sales conversations that you want to have, and probably not taking much in vacation, right? And that is in the stage 1, the glorified employee. Now, as you move up the thermometer, as you start to transition, right, then we move into what I call manager. Manager. And just like in an organization, a manager is someone who delegates, the tasks to be done. Here, you're the whole sole task doer. And as you start to grow, there comes a time when you have to learn to leverage. You have to start delegating, and you have to start creating systems in your business. And this is I call this the stability. You're getting some stability in terms of profitability. So here you're lucky if you're, that roller coaster. Here you're gaining some sort of stability. You're doing less administrative because you're building more of a team. You're learning how to delegate. Your team might just be some part-time people, virtual assistant, a bookkeeper, that sort of thing. But by this time, you're starting to know which activities, especially which marketing activities, work for you the best. Because I believe not every marketing activity works for everybody. And, I could do a whole Facebook Live on that. But this is all about where you get stability. And this is all about leveraging, delegating, and systems. And then we move on up. As we're moving up the growth, we get to the CEO. And the CEO stage is all about scaling. And that's where it's all about growing exponentially without increasing costs. So that's the difference between growth and scaling. And here, it's about increasing team, although certainly that does increase costs, and it's all about the culture. What is the culture of your organization? And the CEO's role is to be that visionary. So we've got survival, stability, scale. And the last is what I call, I call it success. I was looking for 4 S's. That's how I came up to this. So this is what I call legacy. And maybe you're about diversification. It could be what your exit strategy is. Maybe you're creating some sort of movement. But let's talk about these 3 areas here. And I want to share with you what I call my roadmap. Hold on, as I do this. Let's see if this works. Are you ready? I'm going to switch. There we are. So this is the business growth checklist. And there's a reason why I really want to focus on this today. And this is, if you want a copy of this, simply make a comment and say, yes, please. Okay, so yes, please, if you want a copy of this. And it actually, oops, I gotta go. Can't do that. Hold on. I'm gonna go here. All right. And at every stage of business growth, it is showing you exactly what activities need to be done and what needs to change. But you see these highlighted? This is what has changed this last year, is that virtual speaking has been added. And it's not that you just learn virtual speaking when you're at the employee, but at the manager level, you have to master this. And what do I mean by virtual speaking? What do I mean by virtual speaking? Let's see if I can, there we are. What I mean is that it's really important that you speak out, you get more eyeballs on your business, and virtually speaking is about doing Facebook Lives. This is one of the things that has helped me grow my business. It is something that has helped me grow connection with people, and it has, helped me be seen as an authority, as builds credibility, because people start building that relationship with me. And the other thing, guys, it's free. It is free. And Facebook loves Facebook Lives because, ready? It wants people to build community. It wants people to interact. It wants people to do that. And so the algorithm is such that it gives more traction to Facebook Lives, especially when you get comments, engagement, and that sort of thing. So I see that Marlene has said that, yes, please, she would love this. And I'm just going to go to page 2 of this. Let's see if I can switch back. Here we are. I'm going to go to page 2. And we're just going to review this page here. So let's look at this. We're talking about the resources that you need. What resources do you need when you're at this stage? What don't you need? Well, yes, you do need a website, but you don't need a big, expensive, fancy website. You don't need probably a podcast because you haven't dialed in your message enough. You don't need Facebook ads. When it comes to lead generation, you need to be doing online networking. You need to be doing online and getting online testimonials and referrals, virtual speaking. You need to create what I call core offers or a signature program, that thing that you're well known for. You need a freebie or a lead magnet. The skills that you need to understand, and the big change here is video or Facebook Lives. What assets have you created? What you will need to create? What mindset skills? Because you're working towards somewhere between usually $0 to $60,000, a compelling message. A compelling message is the core of getting clients, your dream clients, to be magnetized towards you. You want to create a baseline revenue from that signature program. You want to have basic marketing and sales skills and basic time management. Now, if you happen to be at stage 2, those things change somewhat. And, again, you don't need multiple offers. Your lead generation might come from speaking, like webinars. I do, as you know, workshop weeks or masterclass weeks. Could be online networking, maybe Facebook Lives and videos. It's all laid out for you here in this roadmap. And you can see here, it's all about, building from 60,000 to maybe somewhere between 200,000. It's that consistency so that you have month to month profit, team expansion, pay yourself a check. So those are, yes, please, say a couple of people. Okay. The Facebook users, for me, it comes up that you're a Facebook user. If you are something else, then I'm just going to ask you to make sure that your name is clear there so that I can DM. Hi, mate. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. So getting more eyeballs on your business today is about doing these Facebook Lives. It's about getting out there, being seen more in the virtual world. Now, whether it's Facebook Lives or whether it's LinkedIn Lives, it doesn't really matter. In order to do LinkedIn Lives, you have to have a good presence on LinkedIn, and you, I believe, still have to request from LinkedIn that you have the ability to do a LinkedIn Live. But that's okay. Now, as most of you know, I've declared the month of March to be Facebook Live month. I have a special Facebook group just for you for that. Let me just see if I have that here for you. Hold on, I'll create it. If you want to know, I'll put it in the comments. Okay, sorry about that. But remember, Facebook Live, they're free. They're free. And if you are doing them in a group, so I'm also going to talk about this, how groups are the thing to create. You've got to create a group of people who have something in common. They all want the same thing. So that's why I created, client getting Facebook Lives. Everybody in that group wants the same thing. And so what is it that your clients want, and how can you create a group, start sending people to the group, start building an audience, a warm group that you can nurture along the way? It's like my super smart marketing. This group is a group of business owners who want tips and tricks on marketing that will get them more clients, right? So the combination of groups and Facebook Lives will help you get more eyeballs on your business. And I'm hoping if somebody has any comments here, I would love to hear them. If you have some questions, put them in the feed below, and I'm happy to go back in and answer them for you. If you were watching this on replay, hashtag replay. And hashtag yes, please. If you would like the, I'm going to go back here for a second. If you would like the business growth checklist, I would call this the 2021 version. And I'm going to have to rename it because it is different than the ones that I previously did, because there is this real need to be able to not only learn, but to master virtual speaking. So thanks so much today for watching. There. You got to be careful which button you hit. And that's the cool thing about Facebook Lives. They're not meant to be perfect. And I think, people often think about, well, maybe I'll do a video. In videos that you put on your YouTube channel, many people expect a higher production quality. They expect it to be, I won't say perfect, but they will expect a higher level of production. A Facebook Live, they expect you just to be authentically you. And if you make a mistake and you go, oops, that's okay. So don't let perfectionism stop you from doing your Facebook Lives. Thanks so much for watching today. And I will see you on another Tuesday training next Tuesday. Take care and bye for now.